What is a KAVU day? It's where everything goes and anything's possible. It's a perspective applied to lifestyle. It's where hard work turns into hard play and life becomes clear above, visibility unlimited.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
The KAVU day is about good friends and experiencing life to the fullest value. I hope you can join me in the KAVU Super Cub to go and search for the ultimate KAVU day. Pulling out of the house in Oregon, our new house. We're heading back to Montana for the last piece of the puzzle. The last thing we need to bring back from Montana is the KAVU Cub. And so we're on an adventure. We're gonna drive to Montana, 10.5 hours. 2 days from now, hopefully the weather will be as forecasted. I'm gonna jump in the KAVU Cub. My much smarter half is going to drive the Sprinter back with a bunch of stuff that's in the hangar, tools and whatnot, and then the plan is to fly all the way across the mountains, get across the Bitterroots early in the morning, fuel up somewhere in central Washington, and then head on to the Cubs' temporary home at Twin Oaks Air Park. It'll be about 65 miles as the crow flies from here, and that'll give me time to build the hangar at the airport right next to the house. But until then, the plane will be pretty close and I'll be able to fly it and go on some adventures on the coast as opposed to having it still in Montana. So yeah, it's getting a little bit closer and we're getting a little closer to being 100% settled, but this is a big step. It'll be about a 6-hour flight or something, but yeah, here we go.
Like 1,000 stories, what you seek, what you become. So hide away, oh, in the golden hour, winds they blow, westerly from answer the ocean daughters. Moments I cherish are the ones I feel most strongly that I see the rhythm come. I wanna
Been like 2 months. Oh, it's still here. Look at that, the baby bush wheel isn't even flat. Ah, she looks good, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, my airplane. I didn't think I'd miss it this much, but I have. Ah, yes.
we bring truth. It's our own heart is strong, courage to follow life. We bring that good love. It's our own. Bring that one love is strong, courage. Were you born a country? Hallowed be thy call. I will listen closely and tell you what I saw. Heavy is the burden, the weight that you must haul. Each of us a witness to let the kingdom fall. Keep on pushing forward, we're built upon a frame. Listen to your conscience, get out your own way. But this will be my my mantra. Yes, I will take the blame. You could look for answers, or you could be the change. Yes, you could be. You could look for answers, or you could be the change. Let this will be my mantra. 'Cause every day the sun meets the water, it rises up down again. Even in the rain and the thunder, life is here now. The only thing that's certain's uncertainty. That's why every day is beautiful. But tell it to the youth, they must know the truth. They must know that life is here now. So lean in.
The sun's come up, and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful morning. A little smoky to the south, but I think visibility is fine. Yeah, pretty early, but we got the plane all pre-flighted, and the hangar is completely cleared out. It's kind of the last of the stuff in Montana for us. So I'm going to push the plane out and get on the wing and try and get over the mountains and out into the flats in the next 3 hours before it gets convective. It looks like it's going to be pretty smooth, but we'll see.
Stevensville traffic, Cub 406 Zulu is going to be taking off runway 30, midfield departure, southbound, Stevensville. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to be flying down the Bitterroot this morning. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful morning. A little bit of low-lying fog. Hey, Kara. Bitterroot traffic, Cub 406 Zulu is going to be turning up Lost Horse Canyon, currently 6,500. We'll cross the pass in the back at 75 and probably maintain altitude at that point, and yeah, cruise up the Selway drainage to Moose Creek, which I've actually flown to quite a bit, but I've never gone the way that I'm going to go today and cross the entire range into Idaho and then on to Oregon. So it's gonna be cool. It's always nice to fly somewhere new, and so far it's really nice and smooth. Visibility's good, and I don't see any smoke so far. So yeah.
Welcome to the home of the brave, land of the dollar bill.
Alright, well, made it across the mountains. We're in our first section of flats here, just past Buskia. And yeah, onward to Grand. Feeling good on fuel. Plane's running good. onward to Oregon. Crazy.
Now we gonna rise, yeah, yeah. 'Cause we are strong and the light is upon us. Now we will not stop.
Lexington traffic, Cub 406 Zulu is approximately 5 to the east at 3,800 inbound. Just landing runway 26, full stop, Lexington. All right, well, just fueled up in Lexington. We're on track, 135 miles to Twin Oaks Air Park. So 135 miles, that's probably 2 hours, maybe a little under, depending on the wind. It's gonna be cool, probably end up flying right past Mount Hood, which is gonna be pretty sick. That volcano is beautiful and a little smoky, but I think the closer we get to the coast, the cleaner the air will get, and it is a beautiful day. So 65 degrees here, and yeah, making progress. But I just flew over the Columbia River Gorge, and kind of out here in the flats again, above the gorge, and kind of pretty from up here. It's a smoky, definitely getting smokier. I hope the visibility stays okay. I am about 85 miles out from Twin Oaks, which is where I'm going to be landing. It's the final destination for the day. Yeah, I'm hoping that the visibility stays reasonable and things continue to go good. I'm getting banged around a little bit by thermals finally. It's like 10:45 in the morning. I sort of expected it to be more turbulent. It's been really smooth. Climb back up to 4,000, and it's really pleasant flying. It's been super pleasant going across the mountains. It was great.
Departing 25 to the south, going down.
Yep, so got some air traffic coming. I'm going to keep an eye out and make sure and stay diligent in the smoke, and then, yeah, check back in here in 50 miles or so, maybe 45 minutes, you know, whatever. I should be getting pretty close.
Now I want to live, yeah, yeah. With the truth of our words and our honor, we no longer say yeah, no more. You're with us or you're one of the others, don't push me away, no more. Let the love and compassion wash over, now we will not stand, no more. In the shadows now cast by our leaders, now we gonna rise, yeah, yeah.
Well, long day. Kara and I made it. I flew the plane over the mountains this morning. Couldn't have imagined a better day with better weather to transport the airplane from Montana to Oregon and put it in its new home for at least a couple of months. Sharing a hangar with a really nice guy. This guy, Mike Hogan, was really kind enough to let me rent some space from him while my hangar is getting built, or I'm building my hangar in Newport at our place. And Kara drove the Sprinter with all the tools. So airplane was the last piece of equipment, the last piece of our lives in Montana that we had to move, and one step closer. Awesome. What an awesome day of flying.
In the shadows now cast by our fathers, now we gonna rise. 'Cause we are strong and the light is upon